everyone, I'm Erin Lerner. I'm the author of the Beneath All Glory historical fiction series, and today I just wanted to go over with you how I put on a corset by myself. A lot of the time, different sources will talk as if you need a second person to put on a corset, but obviously not all women at the time had someone else, and neither do we today. So, there's a couple other YouTube videos I saw of how other people put it on by themselves, but none of their strategies work very well for me. I kind of have my own system, so I thought I would show you in case that works better for you as well. So the corset I have here is the kind that they would have made and worn in about the 1820s to the 1860s and into the 70s. Different corsets will be somewhat different, obviously. This time frame, they did not wear them extremely tight, so you want to loosen it up in the back somewhat so you have some give there and some open space, but since this isn't extremely tight to begin with, you don't need to loosen it very much. So you want to put it around the back, and then you're going to clasp it in the front. You want to start, usually at the bottom works better, and then make sure you get the middle before you get to the top, otherwise you will get stuck. Okay, and then how I like to do it, turn around here so you can see, is to find the top and work on the top first. To grab the laces back there and make sure they're all tightening rather than staying looped out at the top. Helps to breathe out when you're tightening, so you aren't holding your breath and preventing it from tightening as easily as it might. Okay, and then you're going to grab the bottom, do the same thing on the bottom. Now, what the other videos I saw suggested was pulling up and on the bottom and down on the top, but that has never worked for me. I need to pull it. If you bring it around the front, it's much easier to pull tightly. Then what they also showed that has never worked for me is to tie in the back. But if you're on your own, it's extremely hard to keep it tight while reaching around to tie in the back. So there, I have it pretty well all the way closed. You want to get that last little spot there tight. And then what I do is I bring the laces around. So I'm going to take the right side and put it between the two on the left, and then the left to bring around the right. Crossing it this way helps you to avoid that little gap that you can still see in the back here. So then if you cross them, then they pull tight like so. And then I bring it around front and I tie it in the front, which may not be conventional, but I'm sure that women in the 19th century had to make do if they were by themselves, as much as we do today. So then I tie it in the front, and that way it's much easier to get it tight and even, and keep it tight and even in the back. So there you go.